Okay. Hey, thank you. It's the love for me. Like, I definitely appreciate the support and the love. Y'all come on in, come on in. If you don't already know, then let's go ahead and get it popping. Let's get it popping. Thank you so much, Gabby.
For the Couch Chronicles, where there ain't no fucking limits.
Thank you, Gabby.
Every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, Friday from 8 Central Time. You don't never want to miss a couch. And now we live every Wednesday at 9:30 a.m. Central Time. So that's the couch every day of the week. Yeah, tune in. You don't want to miss this shit.
At all.
It's the Couch Chronicles, where they know what? I know you said it.
I'm just saying. Y'all, this song is called Cloudy Days from my Elevate album. Today is Mental Health Talk, and we do Mental Health Talk every month on the couch. Some things you probably like, but this needs to be talked about. Period. Shout out to everybody that's staying strong and everybody that's trying to.
Some days it's cloudy out than other days. You can't choose wrong or you can fix your ways. Life's too short to be playing games. But if you sure you gon' make a change, I know it's gonna be hard, but you gon' be okay. And do not give up even if you make the same mistake. Yeah, it's tough, so just try to get your head right. I know you was searching for some answers and you was dead right. Yeah, you was. I know they tried to make you think that you was crazy. No, you wasn't. No, you wasn't. No, you wasn't. Now every time you come around, you just be scoping, don't be saying. I'll keep my mouth open, I'll just listen. We never been on the same page, you can say we different. It's a hard pill to swallow when there's no chaser. So go ahead and crush that shit up. Take a toast with ya. Some days it's cloudy after another day. You can't choose wrong or you can fix your play. Life's too short to be playing games. But if you sure you gon' make a change, I know that you try hard and you gon' be okay. Please don't give up, cause I promise you gon' find your way. You'll see it wasn't all for nothing. You'll see that it wasn't all for nothing.
Wow. The last words of those songs was, you know, you keep going and you'll see that it wasn't all for nothing. Don't give up. And it's easy sometimes to give up. Especially when you feel like there's nobody that's on your side. Nobody has your back. When things seems like it's too overwhelming. And although some people might be like, oh, you overwhelming, you just want to unalive yourself. And it's like, so because I'm going through it and because I feel suicidal, I'm weak. No, I'm not weak because I feel suicidal sometimes. Sometimes I can't help where my mind goes. And it's like, I know that I got to stay strong. I know that I got to do everything that I got to do. But sometimes we can't help when our mind wanders. We can't help when our mind starts to fuck itself. The only thing we can do is try to bear through it and put on our seatbelt and get ready for this ride. Because this ride, I mean, it's not always going to be what we think it's going to be. It's not going to be easy, breezy, beautiful cover girl. It's not going to be bubbles and butterflies. And it's not. This life that we're living is either going to get tougher or it's going to stay just the way it is. The other day, one of my friends was telling me, yo, I feel like I'm always going through something. I said, well, you know what? I just realized when I'm looking at everybody that's going through stuff, these are some of his strongest people that are going through some of the toughest things. We made for this. Even though it doesn't feel like, or sometimes we like, I don't want to be made for this. This is not what I want. When something is made for us, whether it looks fucked up or not, it's made for you to be who you are, or to be who you are going to be. To be who are you supposed to become. These tests are made to build you. And sometimes, please do not ever think that, oh, well, I must have didn't pass because I cut myself, or I must have didn't pass because I overdosed, or I must have. No. Please do not think that. Don't ever think that you didn't pass your test because you overdosed, or you didn't pass your test because you relapsed. You didn't pass your test. No. Your test is something different than my test. So don't ever try to compare our test. You relapsed to teach you what not to do anymore. And sometimes people relapse and they never, ever, ever go back to drugs again. And sometimes people go back to drugs again. But whatever test is for you, and depending on if you listening, if you taking heed and all of that. Because sometimes there's people that be like, oh my God, God, send me a sign, send me a sign. And your sign is, you need to cut this motherfucker off. And you just still ignoring it like, ooh, send me a sign. And you ignoring the fact that you need to cut this person off. And there's hella signs, like, that's showing you, that's telling you, like, yo. And you still like, please give me a sign. So by this time, he like, yo, if you didn't see that sign that I sent to you the first 50 times, at this point, you're going to have to find it out on your own. And that's why a lot of us end up finding out things the hard way, or bumping our heads so many times, because we've gotten our signs. Things have aligned the way it was supposed to align. But for some reason, we got distracted. Don't feel bad, because we all get distracted. You want to know why? Because there's things in this world that's put in place to distract us. It is. That's why when you got good intentions and you like, oh, I'm about to go do this. Oh, I'm about to go. Yes, energy right. Yes, I'm about to. And then all of a sudden you doing something else. And then later on, when you're literally about to close your eyes for bed, you literally, your eyes is, and then it opens up and it's like, oh shit, I was supposed to. Now it's too late. Now it's too late. You're supposed to call your friend. You're supposed to go to the bank. You're supposed to do this. You're supposed to get an LLC. You're supposed to. But you got distracted by TikTok, by whatever's going on in your county, whatever. You got distracted. Hold on. I know y'all probably like, what is she doing? But I just seen that we on air, and I don't even see my on air sign on. There we go. Don't get distracted. Yeah, you can get a follow back, Becky. Let me follow. There we go. The things of the world is what distracts us. And I'm not saying that you wrong. Hey, Yvette. But sometimes we gotta really, really put a guard up in our mind, because our mental health is so important that none of this shit that's out here, no matter what, I know it's supposed to stress you out. But we can't allow things that are supposed to stress us out because it's put in place to stress us out. Like, we know it's going to stress us out. So why let it stress us out? If we know it's supposed to stress us out. Oh, no. I'm not even going to let that stress me. Court tomorrow? Okay. I don't got the money for a lawyer? Okay. Well, I'm still going to go. I'm not going to allow the fact that things aren't going the way, because things aren't going the way I think it's supposed to go. But how do I know what's happening in the midst of? I don't. So, even though it seems kind of crazy, but little did you know, that's actually walking by faith. Some might call it delusional. But it's not delusional when you truly believe something. Again, our mental health is very important. When you start thinking and moving your mind in a different space, then you start getting different results in life. You start getting different results in life. Now, if you're not speaking things into existence in the right way, for your mind, your mental health, for your everything, you'll find yourself in a depressed way. I know a lot of people that have lupus, like myself. I know sometimes people look at me, and I didn't wear no makeup today. All I did was put on some lip gloss and some liner. And sometimes I get people that say, hey, you know, you look really good to have lupus. And I'm like, your mental health plays a huge part in any autoimmune disease. I don't give a fuck what nobody say, because it was a point where my mental health was not right. It was not right. And when I say I was having lupus flares after flare after flare, I'm talking about bills galore. The hospitals used to hate to see me coming because they knew it was a lupus flare. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I was depressed. I was angry. I was going through things, and my body showed it. My body showed it. So when you have an autoimmune disease or some type of hidden disease, the best way to handle a flare-up is to be happy. It's to get your mental health right. It's to be right within yourself. I'm telling you, it works. I mean, you can believe me or not, but try it. Try it. We have to start putting our minds where we want it. Because if we leave our minds to go wherever it wants to go, or let the world just put it wherever it wants to go, then we're going to be fucked. We're going to be fucked, period. But when we start putting our mind where we want it, getting our mental right, I'm telling you, things literally just align. Like, it's like everything is just like perfect. Like, you like, whoa, I feel good. Well, you feel good because you're teaching your mental health the healthy way to handle a heartbreak, or the healthy way to handle being fired from the job, or a healthy way to handle somebody calling you a racial slur. We so quick to talk shit to people, or just think that I don't know what the word is. Let me just say this. You never know what someone is going through, mentally, physically, and emotionally. Someone could have just found out yesterday that they was diagnosed with stage 4 cancer. They didn't want to get online and just tell everybody. They getting online sharing memes and laughing with people, and then all of a sudden you like, bitch, that's why the fuck your hair falling out. And it's like, damn, do you know why their hair is falling out? Our mouths, our tongue is a sharp sword, two-edged sword. It can go either way. We have to be mindful of the things we put into the atmosphere. I keep telling you guys, we are powerful. We have powers. So when you speak in things, what makes you think that that's not a spell? What makes you think that that's not putting it into the atmosphere to make it happen? Whether it's good or bad, you can literally change the way things are happening in your life by speaking it into existence. When you're constantly being a negative Nancy, I don't care what anyone is like, if someone is trying to make you negative or put their negative stuff on you, let it roll right on off. Don't fall into the, oh, okay, well, everybody's making fun of her, I'm going to make fun of her too. No. That's a lot of our issues now. And I'm not saying I am. I take that back because it's not a bad thing sometimes. But a lot of you guys are followers for the wrong reasons. Somebody getting made fun of, you want to make fun of them too. What's going on in Stacy's mental right now? Stacy probably, like I said, just found out she got stage 4 cancer, and you going in on her, talking shit about her because her shoes is too big. But what if she can't afford to get any new shoes? Her wig doesn't look good. What if she can't afford a human wig? There are things, we're all adults. We're all adults. And if there is something that an adult is lacking right now in this day and age, it's only one or two reasons. Because they can't afford it. Shit, it's only one reason. They can't afford it. So if we see one of our human beings out here, I'm not even going to say one of our black people, one of our white people, anyone, any human, just trying to make it, be easy on their mental. Because not everybody's mental health is strong. Not everybody's mental health is ready and prepared to accept a battle on Facebook because you guys want to just talk shit just randomly. Or they posting a picture with their loved one thinking that, okay, I'm just posting this, for memories for Facebook. And, and then somebody want to get on there like, ew, like, why the fuck you got to wear that? Or why do you look like that? Like, because this is the only way I can look. This is the only way I can afford to look right now. I am making do with what I have. When we see that there's somebody that has less than us, we got a habit of wanting to talk shit, of making them feel bad for the way they're living and their true self. They're living in their true self. And 9 times out of 10, you're not. And you want to get on social media and bash somebody. All for likes, views. I had somebody get real disrespectful to me on my social media. And I unfollowed them. Like, I don't got time, baby. We're not doing that. I'm too old to be going back and forth with you when that's not the type of life or love I'm trying to spread love. Going back and forth with you ain't gonna get me nothing. Okay, a little couple laughs and then what? And then I'm done with it and then it's over with. And then you want to keep going back and forth, back and forth. Well, when y'all going back and forth, do you know? I get to thinking, like, I can't keep going back and forth. What if this person is really hurt? Like, you are really hurt to want to go back and forth with somebody on social media. So the person was like, oh, you know what? I want to apologize because I was really just trying to get some likes and views. Some of you guys don't give a fuck about hurting someone's feelings or ruining a friendship or a relationship with somebody just for a few likes and views. You don't give a fuck about somebody's mental health all for some likes and views. You don't care about what they thinking, what they going through, what got them in this situation. You just tearing them down. I seen a post the other day. A young man here in Oklahoma City got arrested. And my thing is this. There is nothing funny about being locked up. I don't give a fuck what the reason is for. I don't care about the only thing that, and it's not even funny to be locked up for rape, for molesting somebody. That's not funny, you nasty motherfucker. It's not funny. No reason to be in jail is funny. So there was people going as far as getting in the comments saying, yeah, I hope he stays there. Could you imagine what that can do to someone's mental? They already going through a battle in the jail, and ain't no telling what they doing to them in the jail. They probably getting raped, beat, talked to disrespectfully. Like, you never know. I know for one, like, nobody knows what I was going through whenever I was in the jail, unless I told you. So for anyone to be like, oh yeah, I hope they stay in there. You hope they stay in there? Do you know how many people die in a county jail? Do you know how many deaths there's been in the county jail? And for you to wish, it doesn't matter what the reason is. It doesn't matter if they got on your nerves. If they only got on your nerves and they didn't just go rape some kids or something, and you saying, oh, well, yeah, they get on my nerves, so I hope they stay in jail. Wow. You don't give a fuck about what they are going through mentally. What that can put them through mentally. I know when I was in the county jail just recently, last year, November, the case that I'm fighting right now, all I knew was, one, no one wants to be in jail. Nobody. And two, when you're being physically assaulted in the jail, when you're being talked to any old kind of way, and then you've already been in prison before, it fucks with your mental. All you can think of is, oh my God, they're not going to believe me. They're not going to believe me. They're not going to believe anything I say. They're not going to believe anything I do. So now you're mind fucking yourself in a cold cell with no blanket, 9 times out of 10. I knew that if I would have stayed in the county jail even an hour or even an hour long, I genuinely believed that they were going to kill me. So to be in a county jail where they are known for killing people that get booked, why on earth would you say, I hope they stay in there? Unless they raped you or somebody that you know, okay, I understand. But just to say that somebody got on your nerves and just to be like, yo, you have no idea the type of hurt you feel when you see or hear anyone, whether they like you or not, to wish something bad on you. Where you reading it, you seeing it, that can make the sanest person, that can make the most a person that's never even thought like this, that can make a person want to kill themselves. When the whole social media is cyberbullying, that's what it is. When you are cyberbullying to the point where someone wants to kill themselves, if they write a letter saying, hey, I'm killing myself because such and such was talking shit about me on social media, and they kept going back and like kept going on and on and on, and now the whole social media hates me and talks about me, you can be arrested. We have to watch what we put into this atmosphere, because everybody's mental, like I said, is not that strong. Everybody's mental is not ready for the world right now. And no one is calling you weak. We just saying, be easy on the ones that we can tell. Be easy. Spread love. There's no reason why it has to be so much hate in the world. Hate fucks with people's mental. Even people that have so much hate in their heart, do you think they mentally, do you think they mentally just, hey, yeah, I'm good? No, they not. They are hurt. Someone hurt them. And instead of unaliving themselves, they want to be alive just to make other people miserable. And there are people like that. And who's to blame? Who can we blame? If there's anybody to blame. Can someone be blamed when they were part of the reason why somebody's mental health is going down, declining? Can you blame that person for lashing out? When kids lash out, you know why they lash out? When they angry, sad, or mad? Because you're not teaching them how to handle depression. You're not teaching them how to handle anger. You want to just punish them. We'll try something different. Stop just punishing kids and teach them how to deal with mental health issues. If you're angry, you do this. If you're sad, you come tell me. Let's talk about it. Let's figure out why you're angry. Let's figure out why you're sad. Let's deal with your mental health issues instead of trying to put you on ADHD medication. Psych meds. Let's deal with the issue. And the issue is not learning or knowing what emotion, what is, and how to deal with it. If you knew what depression was when you were a kid, you would know how to explain it right. Explain how you feel. Explain what you're going through. Let's start, even if you have never done it, let's start now teaching our kids about depression, about anxiety, about social anxiety. Social anxiety is real even as a kid. If you teach them, just like you teaching them their times tables and their cursive and their this, teach them so they know. So they know how to handle it. So they know how to handle situations. Because the world is not going to be nice. The world is not nice. And you need to teach your kids that the world is fucked up. The world is fucked. Spread love even when hate is coming your way, and teach them how to be resilient. Teach them how to handle if someone is cyberbullying or if someone is attacking you mentally. Teach them what depression is. Teach them how to put their guard up mentally. Teach them. Teach them that mental health is a real thing. And it doesn't matter how old you are. A mental health issue is from ages nothing to ages over with. I'm just saying. If you just now tuning in, it's the Couch Chronicles, where it ain't no fucking limits. I do this every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday from 8 Central Time, and every Wednesday from 9:30 a.m. Central Time. Follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Spotify, Pandora, Apple Podcast. Also, you can follow Couch Chronicles on on THA Couch on Facebook, TikTok, Big O, Tagged, Fanbase, and like. You can also follow Couch Chronicles No Limits on Instagram, and my main YouTube Instagram and my .coms, which is THA Real JANELL and THA Couch. And also make sure that you subscribe to the YouTube, which is THA Real JANELL. I'm not going to keep you guys long. I am in a lot of pain, but I do have a few things that I do want to share with you guys before I go. And I'm going to play this song, and we're going to get the rolling out.
Therapy helping. I've been thinking about increasing my sessions, trying to find peace in these life taught lessons. I ain't really me, goddammit, I'm stressing. I don't wanna spend this last $50 bill, everything getting tight, and I know I gotta stretch it. I'ma go to church in the morning, cause I know that I've been praying and I'm way past due for my blessings. Lord, could you please? Been a couple rules for me, this world been cruel to me. When I show love, folks make a fool of me. Excuse who I choose to be. Really need a hug, but feeling like move for me, cause all they are losing me. Who is it to trust? There for you usually, but I ain't in the mood to be. Ready on hospice, feeling like going John Q on these doctors, trying to tell me that I've been running out of options. I can take a lot, but not this, Lord, stop it. Weak in the mind, and I know the devil watching. Thinking of suicide, but know I gotta prosper. I act okay, thinking I deserve an Oscar.
Ain't no way I could deal it without the Father. Back to the basics.
My brother died and I couldn't take it. Maybe for my sins, Lord, I still see faces. Aiming for the attic, but I'm trapped in the base. Baptized, is it justified on your end? Or do I still got an answer to it in the end? Either way it go, I gotta take it on the chin. I've been praying for my wrongs, I'm just trying to make them man.
Baby, I'm not okay, but I hold it up together cause I will someday. Baby, I'm not okay. I gotta stay focused cause I know that I'm put on earth to speak truth and be somebody's blessing. Damn, be helping. I've been thinking about increasing my sessions, trying to find peace in these life taught lessons. I ain't really me, goddammit, I'm stressing. I don't wanna spend this last $50 bill. Ain't getting tight and I know I gotta stretch it. I'ma go to church in the morning cause I know that I've been praying and I'm way past due for my blessings.
Carried away in the world of my own, the world where I do not belong. This pain is reserved for the strong, and I try to do it all alone. I know I've wrong. Gonna pick up when I call.
Pick up when I call. Who gon' be there when I
That's the
fall?
foundation we stand on. Who did it all for
Who
one?
did it all for one?
One for all.
One for all. How do you find your way when I never turn the day? Stress for good, what a bliss. We alright, fuck being okay. I'm not okay, but I hold it up together as I will someday. I got a purpose and this to be great. I'm not okay. I gotta stay focused cause I know that I'm put on earth to speak truth and be somebody's blessing. Damn, be helping. I've been thinking about increasing my sessions, trying to find peace in these life taught lessons. I ain't really me, goddammit, I'm stressing. I don't wanna spend this last $50 bill. Everything getting tight and I know I gotta stretch it. I'ma go to church in the morning cause I'm waiting up praying and I'm way past over my blessings.
A lot of us are way past due for our blessings. No matter whatever you going through, if you are feeling suicidal, homicidal, like you just can't take it anymore, please reach out. You don't have to just reach out to me. Reach out to somebody that you know gives a fuck about you. And they actually want to listen and hear what you're going through. Because sometimes, don't you ever feel like you talking to one of your friends and they only half-assed hear you? I've been guilty of that. I've half-assed heard some of my people, my wife included. We gotta stop half-ass hearing and start whole hearing. Because there's people, there's our loved ones, there's our people that's reaching out, talking, they saying things and they wanting you to read between the lines. Now, some people ain't that smart to be like, oh, I'm about to read between the lines. But we have to read between the lines sometimes, because sometimes people don't want to just tell you exactly what's going on. So we have to start reading between the lines with our friends, watching they post. And if you really fuck with somebody, start paying attention to them. If you fuck with somebody, they should be fuck with it, but should fuck with them enough to want to pay attention to them. No matter who they are, no matter what type of relationship you are, you should want to pay attention to who's in your life and what they are doing. If you haven't already done so, make sure that you check on your friends, anybody that you fuck with, strong friends, weak friends, friends, anybody that you fuck with, you check on them. Spread love, give love, show love. This world has so much hate in it right now. And the only thing that's going to stop that hate is you spreading love. It's you talking about mental health. Sharing your story. Your story can help somebody. You have no idea what your story can do with for somebody, because they probably going through the same thing that you are going through. And they just don't know how to deal with it. And then you get on here and you like, you know what? I dealt with it this way. And they like, oh, wow, maybe I can try that. And then now they try it and now it works for them too. What works for you might not work for everybody, but works for you might work for somebody. Somebody's watching. Somebody can learn from something that you have taught or learned. If you know anybody that's locked up, write them. Anybody that's in a hospital, do a wellness check. And we've lost a lot of people, whether you know them or not, from the airplanes, from the California fires, from a lot of different stuff, a mental health issue, fentanyl. So I want to take this moment and give a moment of silence. So if you have anything that's on, turn it off for a second. Let's give this moment to them. I keep telling you guys, spread love. And it's real. We have to spread love in this world full of hate. When you spread in love, you don't give your mental enough time to start fucking itself. You don't. And that's one thing that I really hate the most, is the mind fucking. Because mind fucking could put me in, could give me anxiety. Mind fucking could put me in a depressed mood. There's times where I wake up and I'm like, okay, I want to be good. And then I get to thinking about something, or one of my relatives will hit me up, like my nieces or nephew, and then they'll give me some news or say something that'll kind of like dampen my mood or make me feel some type of way, because it's something that I can't handle, something that I can't fix. Sometimes when I can't fix something, it fucks me up mentally. It's like, oh my God, like what can I do to make this right? Or like, how can I? Sometimes just that alone literally gets me in a mood. And I'm like, I got to get my mental health back right, because I'm no good for anybody else if I'm no good for myself. If I'm always crying and like, wondering what's going on, how can I help you? So as we're working through it together, you can help me and I can help you. We can help each other. This world is about using people. Everyone is here to use each other. We are. Which ways are you going to allow yourself to be used? Or is it going to be in the right ways? Is it going to be in the wrong ways? Sometimes you can be used so to the point where your mental health is just like, ugh. They done used you all up. But the people that's in your life, they're going to use you for the right reasons. And they're going to allow you to use them too. I always tell you guys about charging energy. Your mental health is more important than a relationship. Your mental health is more important than anything. When you have an autoimmune disease or if you're going through a sickness, try to be happy and see where that gets you. I'm telling you, it works. It's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. I love you guys so much, and I definitely appreciate you guys for tuning in. Before I do let you guys go, I do have surgery March the 10th, so I will be out about a week after that. Shout out to Oklahoma Spine Hospital. I went today and did my pre-op. We got these cool little bag now, and it comes with my surgery instructions, and it also comes with, I have to wash up with a special soap, cloths, you know, my instructions. This is the soap. So, March the 10th is my 360 spine surgery, and what they're going to do is they're going to go through my stomach and replace a couple discs and fix my tear in my spine. So, if you guys don't know, being in this much pain fucks with my mental health. It makes me sad when I can't sit on the couch for a whole hour because I'm in so much pain. It really fucks me up. Like, I literally mind fuck myself. So, I don't just do mental health talk for you guys. I do mental health talk for myself too, because I'm trying not to cry. Okay, because I go through it too. You know, and you guys actually help me. So, I love you guys so much, and I definitely appreciate you for tuning in. And tomorrow I do have a guest, so we will be on the live tomorrow with a guest. No Love tomorrow on the couch. You guys make sure to tune in and follow her on all social media and her brand. It's the Couch Chronicles where it ain't no fucking limits. I love you guys. Sending positive vibes, love, and energy to all who watch and come back and listen. I love you guys. Have a good night. I will see you tomorrow. Good night, Tagged. Good night, Pigo. Love you. Good night, you too.